Hello there, Carstairs here, and I'm in the wagon today. I've got a bit of a problem with a speaker. When you've got a song that's got a lot of bass in it, there's a rattle coming from somewhere around here, and it's not too bad when all the windows are up, but if you put the windows down, it just becomes unbearable. You know, you open the sunroof, crack a window open, it's just a rattle. I'm going to try and play some music, and hopefully you'll be able to hear what the problem is. You can hear it now. Got the sunroof open. Okay, so I'm going to take the door card off, and try and I think it's coming from there, but we'll have to get the door card off. Need to get this panel off, which is fairly simple. Then I think there's a screw there, and once you get the door switches out, there's a screw under there, and then the whole thing just lifts up. So then you've got to disconnect that and an electrical connector. Okay, so I've got the panel off, and there's actually 2 bolts there, so I think we need to get this switch out now. Jesus! Yeah, there's a screw in there. Right, so all the screws and bolts are out, and yeah, there we go, just lift it up, and then I've got electrical connector there, and that to deal with there. And as you can see, there's tweeters and God knows what down there, so hopefully I'll be able to find out now where this bloody rattle's coming from. And I do think it's that speaker. What I think I'm going to do is take the one out of the passenger side out and put it in there and swap them around, see if it makes a difference. So I've swapped over the speakers now, so the one that's in there was in the passenger side, and now the problem has transferred over to that side, so I'm getting the same rattle from there. So it's the speaker's blown, so I'll have to order another one and replace it. I'm going to leave that one where it is because there's no point changing it back. I'm just going to replace that one. So it's a week or so later, and I've got a replacement speaker. This is second hand from eBay, £40. So I'm gonna swap it over now. So I've got the old speaker out there, and if you look at the 2 speakers I've got, one of them, they are the same part number, but they're a different. That says, new one says 19W47, and that says 18W35. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. Is it the wattage? I don't know. But anyway, looking at this speaker, you can see where it's flat there. That could be what the problem is. Yeah, I suspect what's happened, obviously this used to be in the driver's door, and maybe the opening and closing of the driver's door has just distorted the speaker, and that's what's developed the fault with it. So I'll get this replacement one in and see if it's alright. So I've got it all back together now, and the speaker is working. I've given it a bit of a try out. I can't really give it the beans music wise because it's 8:10, and I'm on an light industrial estate, so I don't want to be blaring out right now, but as far as I've got it up to, it sounds fine, seems okay, but I'll have to wait till later in the day to fully test it. So I was telling you about these the last time. I did a video on the Volvo, and how they would just switch off after a couple of seconds. And I'm trolling through eBay and I found some that had instructions, and there's a tiny little window there, and that is for a light sensor, so they only come on when it's dark. What I've done though is I've covered up the light sensor with black paint, and they do stay on now, but if it's bright sunshine like it is today, then they won't come on. You can see I've plugged it in back there, and it just goes off because it's bright sunshine, so probably need to add some more paint, but when they're on, it really does illuminate the cup holder section really nicely. So I've been on eBay looking for more crap for this car, and I found this trim piece here, which obviously just goes around the switch area. It's plastic, but it's stuck on there pretty firmly, and I think it looks really good. I think it does just lift that whole area, as to compared to what it was before. I really do like it. I mean, for what it was, it really does add something to the console there. But I've also got other bits. These are to go around these speaker bits here. I don't know if the speakers are microphones, and this is to go over the sort of this panel here. Now I did end up keeping the trim piece that I fitted last time. I think it breaks it up a bit from the constant black that's everywhere. So now I'm going to offer it up, see what I think. I don't know. Yeah. If it sticks firmly, I'm not going to object to that, I don't think. I have run some white spirit round where the sticky pads are going to be, just to make sure there's no grease or oils on there, so it's got a good chance of sticking. So I'm going to peel these off and get it on. So I've got it on there, and it doesn't fit very well. It does around here, it's nice around there, but that bit there is bent upwards, so it won't go into there properly. I think maybe if I could heat that up and then bend it down, it would all fit reasonably well. Don't know if I can be bothered though. I think what I might do is just leave it like that and see if I like it anyway before I go to all that trouble. Yeah, so that's what that's like. Now I have gone ahead and fitted the first of these speaker or mic trim pieces, and I have to say I quite like that. So I've got the other one here, I've taken the stickers off it. These are metal, so that's quite nice. Just get this one on there. Again, I've used white spirit to just go around these and clean them up. So there we are. I really like these covers. They look really good. That, don't know. This one, that looks really good as well. So I've rejigged this a bit now, and I took it off and I tilted it in that way, and it seems to have it seems to fit a lot better now round there. It's still a bit how you doing round there, but it's acceptable now. Whether I keep it, I don't know. It does just break up the black, and just lighten it just a bit, but I don't know. I'll have to see. So it's been a couple of days now since I've filmed the content for this video, and been driving it around, and I'm so happy that that speaker is sorted out. Finally I can listen to music without having to worry about it blowing my eardrums with distortion. I have to say, this car has got one of the loudest stereos, standard stereos, that I think I've ever come across in a car. Yeah, it's really loud. But the other thing as well is this cover. I'm not inclined to take it off. I don't know. I think yeah, it's a bit different. It just sort of breaks up the blackness of the roof space. I mean, I do like a black interior on a car. I like black cars and a black interior. So yeah, but that just lifts it just a little bit. Anyway, I might change my mind and rip it out, but for the minute, yeah, I think it's all right. Thanks for watching.